What is a new song? Psalm 98 verses 1 and 2 helps us to understand what a new song is and the circumstances that give rise to someone singing a new song. A new song comes by the demonstration of God's power through his right hand. The message version of 98:1 describes the right hand of God as God rolling up his sleeves to set things right. I'm sure you have noticed how men roll up their sleeves when they want to fight. Rolling up one sleeve is a position of somebody ready to fight. When God brings out his right hand or uses his right hand, it is because he wants to fight for his children. God will fight battles for you that you can't fight with your own strength and power. I pray the right hand of God will go to work on your behalf and give you a new song in every area of your life. In Exodus 15, after God parted the Red Sea and drowned the Pharaoh and the Egyptians in the Red Sea, Moses and the Israelites sang a new song. In two stanzas of the song, specifically in verse 6 and 12 of Exodus 15, they sang about the right hand of God. When the right hand of God goes to work on your behalf, you will definitely have a cause to sing a new song. This right hand is called the glorious arm. Isaiah 63, verse 12 reads, "Who led them by the right hand of Moses with his glorious arm, dividing the water before them to make for himself an everlasting name." Let us ponder on what the righteous right hand of God can do for us when we remember what he did for the children of God in the past. The right hand of God dashes or shatters the enemy into pieces. Exodus 15, verse 6. If you don't understand who Pharaoh is, what he represents, what he does, you won't appreciate the mighty deliverance God gave the Israelites that led to their singing. The right hand of God is glorious in power. The right hand of God has dashed the enemy in pieces. Just as God shattered to pieces Pharaoh and the Egyptians, God is still using his right hand to smash every Pharaoh in our lives. Pharaoh for us today is symbolic of the devil, the forces, powers, and agents of darkness who today do the exact things Pharaoh at that time did to the Israelites. The first thing we see about Pharaoh in Exodus 1 7 to 10, which applies to the devil and the forces of darkness, is that they recognize who you are in God and what you're capable of doing through God, and so devise a plan to keep you from being who you are and who you can be in God. As children of God, we are a people who are carrying power, even though many times we don't realize how powerful we are. Pharaoh recognized the might, the strength, the power of the Israelites. Just like the devil, his forces recognize that we are mightier, we are more powerful than they are, and so devise a plan to keep us from being who we are in God, the same way Pharaoh devised a plan to curtail the strength and might of the Israelites. Pray that the Lord will frustrate all the devices of the crafty concerning you and all those who you are praying for, that they will be able to carry out what God has planned to do through them and us. Job 5:12 reads, "He frustrates the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot carry out their plans." Can you pray that you too can see the right hand of God, his glorious arm working for you and doing God's plan? Be blessed.